police did engage in a struggle with a suspect. One officer was shot.
A suspect is dead and a Buffalo police officer shot following a traffic stop in Buffalo's Riverside neighborhood. Good evening, everyone. The Buffalo police officer was rushed to ECMC after being shot in the head. A second officer is also being evaluated at the hospital. We have team coverage for you tonight. News 4's Rachel Monjovi spoke with police and has a timeline of events. And News 4's Dave Graber has been talking with community members who are standing with the Buffalo Police Department tonight. We begin with Rachel Monjovi. She's live at ECMC with the latest details on what happened. Rachel?
Yeah, Cal, and there's still a lot of unanswered questions as to what led up to that traffic stop. It is still early in the investigation. Police did give us an update here not too long ago, but gave us very limited details. But here's what we do know. Around 5 o'clock this evening, police say officers were conducting a traffic stop near Garfield Street and Hartman Place in the Riverside neighborhood. We're told officers got into a struggle with a suspect. One of the officers was shot by the suspect in the head. Our sources tell us the officer's ear was shot off. We know that a second officer shot the suspect in the arm. Sources say the suspect ran away from the scene and was found a few blocks away. Police say the suspect died as a result of that gunshot wound. The officer shot underwent surgery. His condition is unknown, but he's expected to survive.
The police department is a very tight-knit family. Anytime an officer is injured, officers come together. We support the family of the officer the best we can, and that's what you're seeing here. There's a large police presence here, and we want to ensure that the officers and their families are taken care of, and we want to get to the bottom of what happened and conduct an investigation.
Police tell us the second officer who shot the suspect is under observation and is expected to be okay. That officer will be placed on administrative leave, which is standard protocol. Now, the suspect's name is not being released at this time. Sources tell us that police are recovering a gun that he had and that they have recovered narcotics from his car. We will update you as more details come to light. For now, reporting live outside of ECMC, Rachel Monjovi, News 4 at 10.
Rachel, thank you for that update. Well, tonight, community members are standing in solidarity with the Buffalo Police Department, offering support. News 4's Dave Graber continues our team coverage. He spoke with people tonight at a vigil in Buffalo. Dave?
Callan, good evening. I am standing here just before the intersection of Grace and Tonawanda, and really just about a couple of minutes ago, Buffalo police finally pulled out of this neighborhood. This, of course, is where this chaotic scene unfolded earlier this evening at around 5 o'clock. But just as you mentioned, though this scene is quiet now, there were several dozen residents from the Black Rock and Riverside neighborhoods who came here spontaneously earlier this afternoon. I'm told this vigil was organized by members of the Black Rock Riverside neighborhoods, again spurred pretty much by social media. Since the incident happened around 5 o'clock, people have been walking around the neighborhood, talking to one another, trying to get the details from the officers who were still on the scene up again until just a couple of minutes ago, offering their condolences. There were a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs that were offered this evening from residents to the officers who were here on the scene. Now, the people I spoke with, some of whom brought flags to show their support, say this type of aggression against police needs to stop. I also talked to Buffalo Council member Joe Golumbek, who tells me that the act of people coming together like this may appear simple, but he says it sends a very important message to the community and to the police department.
These poor officers get enough crap from people, for simply doing their job. And the people in Black Rock, Riverside, and most of the city of Buffalo are very, very supportive of our officers. And we know that there's that one thin blue line between chaos and anarchy in the civilization that we have, and it's the police officers that are protecting us. We know that. We want to show the officers our support and let them know that, we're with them.
Now, again, you may see some flashing lights behind me. It looks like a fire truck has pulled up. That does not believe to be related to anything that happened earlier today. Again, this intersection and this stretch of Tonawanda, I'm standing here near Grace and Tonawanda. It is all open in both directions. It was closed for several hours since 5 o'clock, but everything now is open. Coming up tonight on News 4 at 11 o'clock, we will hear from more of the residents who gathered earlier tonight in a show of solidarity and support for Buffalo police. Well, again, more on that coming up tonight on News 4 at 11. For now, reporting live in Buffalo, Dave Graber, News 4 at 10.
All right, thank you, Dave.